Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Facts About the Presidents of the United States. We got a real interesting one for you all. Today, we're talking about the one, the only, Richard Nixon, who was a Republican from 1969 to 1974. Oh man, this guy, he's ridiculous. Just before we jump right into our 7 facts about him for you today, I would also like to point out that he is, as of right now, by far the only president to have resigned from the office. And as of the time of this being recorded and uploaded, 8 presidents have died in office from either an assassination or some kind of illness of some sort. The last one to die in office was JFK 2 episodes ago. Anyways, let's talk about Richard Nixon right now. Number 1, he was once offered the position of players representative in the MLB, or Major League Baseball, but turned it down to continue in politics. Yeah. Number 2. Excuse me. His name appeared in 5 national ballots. He received more total votes over those 5 elections than any American politician in history. Yeah, which that's really surprising for me. Number 3. He is the only president born and raised in California. Number 4. The voting age was dropped from 21 to 18 in his administration. So then that means, okay, let's see here. Definitely within that time frame. Here it is. Basically, the passage of the 26th Amendment to the Constitution, which is said, as, and I quote, "The right of citizens of the United States who are 18 years of age or older to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or any state on account of age." So you can thank Nixon for people voting at 18. Whether you understand politics or not, you get to vote. It used to be just land-owning white men, and then it was all men of either whites or blacks, and then it was women getting the right to vote of whites or blacks, and then now it's age, and you have to be 18 of any color and of any race, landowner or not, you get the vote, basically. Alright. Number 5. President Gerald Ford pardoned Nixon of any crimes he may have committed. Now, as some of you political people out there already know, that this is not permitted according to the Constitution in Article 2, Section 2, Clause 1, which we're going to read here right now. Alright, and it states, and I quote, "The President shall be Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy of the United States and of the military militia of the several states. When called unto the actual service of the United States, he may require the opinion in writing of the principal officer in each of the executive departments upon any subject relating to the duties of their respective offices, and he shall have power to grant reprieves and pardons for offenses against the United States, except in cases of impeachment." So therefore, according to the Constitution, Gerald Ford broke the law. and they actually went to court about it, and I'm pretty sure that he lost. Pretty sure. Number 6. When he was still lying about the Watergate scandal, he made the famous comment, "I'm not a crook. I earned everything I've got." Yeah. And lastly, number 7. He was very musical and played the violin in his high school. He also played the piano. You know. Alright. So, thank you so much for watching today's episode. Stay tuned for tomorrow for his vice president, Gerald Ford. But first, let's hear Nixon talk real quick.
Without inflation at home. Therefore, I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow. Vice President Ford will be sworn in as president at that hour in this office.